IHWA Premier League is proudly brought to you by Shatterguard.com.au, Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes, and CD Dodd, scrap metal recyclers.
On a weekend that will forever be etched in West Australia's sporting history, it's time to set the mood for all you viewers in Western Australia as we welcome you to the Cockburn Ice Arena for game number 2 of the 2021 CD Dodd Perth Premier League Grand Final Series. Last week, over in Malaga, it was the Flyers Blue that were victorious in a hard-fought contest, taking victory 5-3 thanks to a marvellous Ben Broad hat-trick, and he is going to be another big key. The Flyers Orange, well, they've had to overcome a few injury concerns, especially to their skipper in Alistair Punla, who's also not playing in tonight's game, so his absence certainly is going to be felt by the Flyers Orange team. The CD Dodd Perth Premier League is thanks to our title sponsors in CD Dodd Scrap Metal Recyclers. We thank them for coming on board, as well as Shatterguard, proud supporters of the Power Plays, and of course our broadcasters, Front Row Screens, your number one in 2021. We are live on our Facebook page, we're live on YouTube and on Twitch for viewers around Western Australia, across the nation and around the world on what is a massive weekend for sport here in Western Australia, and we are kicking it off right here with the Perth Premier League. Of course, it was goal for much of the opening game last week, with Kieran Webster, Ben Broke and co in the thick of the action for the first 40 minutes of play. But those usual suspects in Kairos and Ben Broke scored 2 crucial goals in the final 5 minutes to ice up the game for the reigning champions. The Flyers Orange, no discrediting them, they were competitive all throughout the night. But there were 1 or 2 defensive blunders in those final 5 minutes that really cost them dearly. So this is a crucial game coming up. It is win or bust. The Flyers Blue win, then they have won back-to-back titles. The Flyers Orange win, then we are back here in 7 days' time for the third and deciding game. It is certainly going to be a very exciting night here at the Cockburn Ice Arena. The crowd to the bleachers is absolutely packed, and the atmosphere is nothing short of brilliant. And even by the adjacent Cabin 401 bar, which is no doubt serving its spectators very well indeed, as the teams are just about concluding their warm-up now. There's Jacob Ruck, who is going to be a massive contributor from the centre ice zone in guarding the puck for the Flyers Orange into their attack. Bryce Chapman, what a season he has had as well, coming into the Flyers Blue side during the season. He has certainly been a great asset on centre ice. As the teams are about to gather by their baselines for the pre-game ceremonies. Of course, we want to remind you that the Perth Premier League is all thanks to our great friends at CD Dodd Scrap Metal Recyclers, the league's title sponsors for 2021. It's great to have them on board. Shatterguard, been manufacturing German roller shutters since 1989 here in Western Australia. They will be supporting the Power Plays as always. And of course, Front Row Screen Sport, not just the best in the business in streaming local sport here in Western Australia, but also the best LED screens. If you want to have a high quality LED screen for your next event, whether it be a concert or a service or anything like that, get a hold of Matty Williamson. He will do you a great deal, he and his team at Front Row Screens. The teams are lining up for the pre-game festivities and of course the national anthem. And that'll be played in just a matter of moments. We're going to go down to centre ice now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fans. Welcome to the Ice Hockey West Australia Premier League Final, game number 2 in the best of 3 series. Tonight, West Coast Flyers Orange. There's the home side, West Coast Flyers Blue, the away side. I'd like to ask you now to all be upstanding to face the Australian national flag, which is in the centre, for the Australian national anthem.
National anthem in front of what is a great crowd here at the Coburn Ice Arena. They've really turned out some great attendances every Friday night across the season that they've hosted games, as the teams get themselves into position now. It'll be an important game for both sides. Remember, if the Flyers Blue take victory tonight, then it is official. They will be back-to-back champions of the Perth Premier League. But if the Flyers Orange win, of course, the pressure is going to be on them, the Michaela Fellows-led side. Then they will take it into a third and deciding game on October 1 here at the Coburn Ice Arena. No doubt they would want that. But the Flyers Blue just as determined to get back-to-back championships. And what a side they have got on the ice. Kairos there, leading goal scorer for the Blues. Rob Hazelhurst, he's been instrumental this season. So has Stephen McCann at goaltender. And there's also Yannick Lodge, one of the key attacking players for the competition, and Sean McLean. Sean McLean, one of those players who can play at both ends and get any effective use of the puck to support his team. There's Stephen McCann, as we mentioned, playing alongside Mark McCann. We mentioned last week in the opening game that this is the first time in 16 years that a set of brothers have taken to the rink in a grand final series game. Richie Lamb, the captain, determined to lead his side to back-to-back titles. And there is our GoPro goal camera. Thanks to the team at Front Row Screens. Have a look at that camera inside the net. No doubt you'll get a close-up view of the action from the best in the business. Starting things off is going to be Cox and Webster for the Flyers Orange. Webster thought about changing his mind for a moment there, but Cox and Webster will start things off for game number 2 of this grand final series. As the puck drops, it's go time. All or nothing for both sides as the Flyers Blue get the first entry in. Langell gets checked hard there by Lodge, and already the intensity is on already. Cam Smith plays it back to centre ice, and now it is on. Back and forth on centre ice. Smith plays it along the boards. Referee waving off the icing call, and Kairos is going to set it out of that defensive zone, but he's gone over the bench. The referees will put a stop to it. Dead play, and we'll have a face-off. Remember, 20 minutes of continuous time for the first and second periods, and 15 minutes stoppage time for the third and final period. Cox pushes it back towards the goal line. Hazelhurst off the end boards in defence. Hoisted to Cox. He's got limited options now. Lodge piling on the pressure. Slices it back to centre ice. And back on defence where Hazelhurst was. Cox, lovely backhander. The cherry picker on centre ice was Kairos. Here he comes towards the edge of the slot. He goes for it, but great defence by Lodge and Smith, deflecting that puck off and forcing the Flyers Blue to go back. Lamb with the open ice pass, only as far as Campbell. He plays it blind, and it's going to be an icing call going the Blues' way. And a big chance here. Big call indeed, and it'll be a vital chance for the Blues. This will be their first off the face-off by their offensive circle. Jeffries and Webster. Flyers Orange are defending that slot tightly. They've got a 3-man formation on there, and they win it. Campbell now wide to Smith. What a rookie season he's having. Langell plays it to the sideboards, and the Orange are going to make a few changes on the fly, wanting to make as many as they can to rotate the legs. McLean deflects it to the sideboards. Broad had a fresh airy. Smith again on that defensive zone along the boards in front of our commentary position. McLean plays it well back on the centre ice. Nurich bypassed, but now on to Jolly on the defensive zone. He plays it off the sideboards, and Lyndon Lodge, the standing captain, fields that one, combining with Potvin. Lodge, of course, standing in as captain for Alistair Punla, who has not played in the last couple of weeks due to injury. Ruck from the edge, cross ice over to Jacob Ruck. He looks to do some damage. McLean on the inside, no luck. 3 attempts for the Flyers Orange, but all to no avail. Blues play it wide, but Lyndon Lodge rebounds it from centre ice. Long wrist shot towards the net, but that one well wide of the right post. Both sides really putting on the pressure. This is what you want in a grand final game. McLean, whoa, that was a tremendous check on Wilson, but the Blues retain the possession through Kairos. He goes long, but it was wide of the left post. Flyers Blue playing it back on their defensive zone. but the pressure's really on as Georgia tries to check that one out to Lodge. He got body checked onto the end boards. Here comes Lodge. From the edge of defence, tried to go cross ice. The intended target was Georgia, but didn't execute that one well. And now the Blues again. They'll look to break out of that defensive zone. Again, they go to Kairos out wide. But didn't get all of that one. And the rookie, Cameron Smith, plays it out to Kelly. Cross ice pass. The Kelly boys combining Ben and Bob. Straight through the Georgia in front, but on the defensive line is Hazelhurst. He looks to clear it out of that defensive zone. Kelly with the slap shots. Great save off the chest. McCann inside the crease. Bob Kelly gave it plenty of power from centre point, but McCann kept his eye on it and clutched it in inside the crease. We played 4 minutes in this first period, second game of the grand final series. Scoreboard, thanks to CD Dodd, showing 0-0, but both sides very hungry to score that opening goal. Off the baseline from Jeffries, but it's turned over Smith. Rebounds off the sideboards, intended for Webster, but now the Blues again forcing the puck wide. Nurich checked by Kelly with the stick. That's good defence. The referee's waving the hand. Turned over. Langell, he penetrates the slot, goes for it, and Langell strikes first for the Flyers Orange. That turnover, a rare mistake for the Blues. And on top of the penalty call, unfortunately, the champs paid the price for that. And in the early goings, the Flyers Orange, they lead at 1-0 as we go to the CD Dodd replay of this goal. They played it wide to the wings, and there, Healy just hesitated where he wanted to take the puck. And then Langell penetrating the slot straight on, and a lovely wrist to the back of the net. Striking first for the Flyers Orange as they take an early 1-0 lead, 5 minutes into this opening period. Just the start they were after, because the pressure that is on them to fight back in this second game is certainly immense. Cox goes wide, cross ice to Langell. He finds Lamb on the outer. Good save, McCann inside. Kairos from point blank range. Missing that one. That could have been an immediate response for the champions. But also an important number to look at, as the referees just made the call there, offside. An all-important stat as the referee made that call. Shots on target 3-0 in the early going in favour of the Flyers Orange. So they've had more chances towards the lower end of the net. Well, the Flyers Blue, they've had 2 of them at the moment. Face-off being won by the Blues, Kelly and Wilson. Wilson again going to the outer wing, finding Kairos, who scored only 1 in the last game last week. But that was one that turned the tide in the champions' favour. Can he do it again this evening? Lodge, he tries to take it out of that defensive zone, but the part of the net there was dislodged, and they'll have to get that one back into position. GoPro camera intact, very sturdy indeed. Great job by the FRS Sport team with that GoPro camera. A great view of the action from the net. And it's going to be on the baseline for this next face-off. Jeffries and Tanner to start things off. By the baseline. They go low, both of them. Now out of defensive ice goes Kelly to Tanner. Good control from Harry Tanner. Plays it back, but it was a poorly executed pass. Jeffries onto Brote. He was damaging last week. He shoots, but another fine save to his left. Mark McCann, and gets a well-deserved round of applause from his teammates. And that gives the Flyers Orange a little bit of breathing room, 8 minutes into this opening period, thanks to CD Dodd. For just joining us, Riley Langell scoring the first, some 5 minutes in. Jeffries, cross ice from Broad onto Wilson, but he couldn't execute that one. It's turned over by Campbell. Great defender he's been all season. Campbell completely checks off Wilson. He gets checked himself by Jolly. And now they play it off the end boards, the Blues on the rebound. Jeffries releasing Brote. He goes from the same position off the boards, and it's just grinding its way at the top of the board rail. And the Flyers Blue are able to get the rebound going. What can they manufacture here? Hazelhurst just manning it behind the goal line, releasing Kairos, and now they're away. Cox, Brote, lovely pass to the open air for Kairos, he shoots, McCann low with a great save. Simply effortless there, but another chance for the Blues. Hazelhurst plays it off to Wilson, but he couldn't get that one to go. Brote off the skates of Cox, Hazelhurst, slap shot, nobody home. Kelly. Oh no, that's Tortoise rather. There's a number change. Lee Tortoise, number 59, not 88 tonight, as his usual number. Was told by Calafello, simply forgot it. Lodge on defensive ice. He goes cross ice as he got bumped off it by Kairos. Allows Cox to take possession of the puck, but it was an ineffective pass as Potvin rebounds behind the defensive goal line. Lodge. And Webster couldn't get that pass going. Lamb dishing out the physical stuff on Webster as Cameron Smith comes back on for the Flyers Orange. Nearing the halfway mark of this opening period, this second grand final game. The Flyers Orange lead at 1-0 thanks to a Riley Langell turnover goal. Webster from behind the goal line. He has Smith for company and Lodge, but Lamb, great positioning. The captain. Turned over. Lodge checked right in front of us in our commentary position. Lodge bypassing Jeffries. He finds that one off to Smith, and now they're away on the breakout. Smith keeps on going. Smith shoots from the corner, and that's onto the net above. Stopping proceedings for the face-off halfway through this opening period. Game 2, this grand final series here at the Coburn Ice Arena. Another great attendance here, not just by the bleachers, but also alongside at the cabin 401. A couple of the crew had themselves a nice steak, by the way, and it was awfully good. Ruck from outside the slot, off the pads of McCann. Brote turned over. Ruck, he shoots off the stick of McCann. Two good saves. And now the Blues are away. They can play it wide again. They have Brote out in the open. Cross ice pass. McLean deflected onto Ruck. Back onto centre ice. Healy. Lovely backhander onto Chapman. He shoots off the side of that one. And now the Orange break free. McLean. Backhander onto Ruck. Finds an opening. Goes towards the slot. McCann just got that one off the pads. But they rebound through Kelly. Slap shot onto the open ice. Behind the goal line goes Ruck and Kairos. Ruck rebounds. He can go to Campbell out in the open. He doesn't go there. And that may cost them. Turnover. Cox breaks free. Great defense. Cox from point blank range. That's two misses from that area. Well, Kairos missed one and Cox missed one as well from point blank range, and that gives the Flyers Orange a little breathing space. He can't be missing those chances early on. Puck now back onto open ice. Campbell turned over. Cox from the corner, and McCann is just going to play it safe.
Be smart, boys.
And keep it inside the crease and stop the Flyers' blue attack. Of course, second grand final game, all part of what is a big weekend here in WA. Those that are going to the grand final tomorrow, enjoy it. But here tonight, it's another grand final worth enjoying. Kairos slap shot, ricochet off Kelly. Kairos with a second chance. Over the crossbar, but Kairos, hopefully third time lucky. But it is not third time lucky. Langell checks Tortoise out there. Cross ice, Kairos, they're scrambling in the slot. Slap shot comes in from Langell. Not to be. Tanner and Cox from the back. In comes Langell inside. But McCann makes the save, and there's a little bit of tension evaporating here. Oh, be careful, boys. And the referee's just initiating some calm there. We know what the tension is like, especially on an occasion like this, a crucial game in a grand final series. But luckily, the referee's just getting them to settle down a bit. Webster wins the face-off. Shuttled out of the pack there. Langell couldn't get that one to go. Hazelhurst off the boards. And now they get it to Brote. Cross ice. But Smith read that brilliantly. Cross ice pass to Smith. Langell, he's looking for a double. He's on the end of this one towards the corner of the slot inside. Langell has another one. Langell has scored 2 in a row. Or no, he hasn't. No, the referees waved that one off. And a couple of players not too happy with that as we go to the CD Dodd replay. Again, what a fine solo effort. Langell just kept the puck in front of him inside the slot. Rebounded. And then did it go to the back of the net? Webster trying to nudge in there. But it doesn't look like it went to the back of the net or over the line. And so the goal waved off. So a good call in the end. And play will restart. Still 1-0 lead to the Flyers Orange, and the Blues immediately on the rebound and as quickly cut off by Langell. Good start to the game he's having, especially the Flyers Orange are behind. Webster goes bang, nobody home. Lodge turns it over. Comes to Webster, but he got chopped off by Lamb. And now they link up with Healy. Back to Broke. Shoots. Over the post. And grinding its way over the barriers. No icing call. Getting first to it, Jeffries up against Yannick Lodge. Kelly avoiding the check from Kairos, but that was great protection for Healy. Finds its way onto Broke. He could have gone for the shot. Kairos misses again. Rebound for the Blues. Inside goes Healy to scramble for it with Campbell. Referee's got the hand up. And Campbell playing it smart, throwing it out the back, but the referee signalling the dead of play. And a trip with the stick there. Some interference being ruled by the referee. Bit of a contentious one here at the moment, so we've got a bit of a delay with 5 minutes to go in this opening period. Broad having a chat with the referee as well, so is Lamb. Is it going to be a penalty by the looks of things? The referee did have the hand up. Will there be a power play? I think it will. And it looks as though it is Kelly that's going into the penalty box. Yes, Bob Kelly for the Flyers Orange. So that'll be the first of the Shutterguard power plays in this game. So 2 minutes for Bob Kelly, and that'll give the Flyers Blue a solid advantage here with this Shutterguard power play. Kairos. Cross ice onto Broke. Inside goes Jeffries, but to no avail. Lodge plays it to open ice. No icing call. And the Flyers Blue man it steadily on defence. And break free through Kairos. Plays it along the end boards. Smith will be first to it. Cross ice pass intended for Lodge. That one just out of his reach. Hazelhurst with 4 minutes to go in this opening period. What chance can the Blues manufacture? Hazelhurst plays it back to left point. Broke onto Cox at centre point. He shoots. Ricochet off ruck. They've really defended well of the Flyers Orange in this power play. Play it back to the centre. Cox, and the referees ruling that offside. I have to say the Blues are a bit stiff on that one. And as the power play clock continues to chew itself up, this will be good for the Flyers Orange. Cox plays it back. Broke. Looking for Hazelhurst. Now they play it on the offensive wing. Force back. Broke. Fakes the slap shot. Goes back to Hazelhurst. That was great play. And the shot easily clutched in by McCann. Very good saves. The Flyers Orange defence very disciplined as they were in the first 10 minutes of the opening period, but now they've really started to intensify it a little bit more. They've had 2 less chances at the goal, but their defence has been nothing short of stern as that shot from Hazelhurst goes onto the net above and another stoppage. In the meantime, the penalty play, the power play will be killed off as Bob Kelly will make his way back onto the rink. Either that or he will be replaced by another one of his teammates. That's a good penalty killing by the Flyers Orange, especially after the spade of Flyers Blue entries inside that offensive zone. Slight delay here, just awaiting A couple of players to get back onto the rink as instructed by the referees. And now we can get back underway. Webster pushes back. Smith along the end boards. Here comes Campbell. Beautiful straight line pass to Lodge. Does he fire it off to Langell? No, he doesn't. Lodge keeps it for himself. He's got Smith for company. He's also got Webster. He shoots. Just passing the left post. Campbell on centre ice, and now they're going to play it back onto defence and look for an option. Smith, great play by Cox. That's going to give Broad an opportunity. No, that's Langell rather, inside. Did he get tripped up? Reps say no. Cox, he shoots. Easily saved by McCann. Another good save from him. The way Langell was able to set up an opportunity off that defensive check from Cox really left the Flyers blue in a great situation to score. But the Flyers orange, their defensemen have been really solid in the early going of this game. Smith rebounds once again. The Blues still under a lot of pressure now. They put it back on. Nurich shoots. Over the crossbar again. Bennington not able to capitalise on any of these chances at the moment. Ruck opens it up. Cross ice. Onto a teammate in Lodge, and the captain scores. What a timely goal. Lyndon Lodge, the standing captain, getting the assist from Ruck. And just like it was last week in the opening period, this time the tables have turned and the Flyers orange have a 2-0 lead as we are nearing the end of the opening period. Let's have a look at that on the CD Dodd replay. Ruck kept the space open. Beautiful cross-ice pass onto the captain. And a well-earned captain's goal for Lyndon Lodge. And it will likely be the last of the action for this opening period. The ref will just put the puck down and let the time chew up. The buzzer goes to end the first period here at the Coburn Ice Arena, and a great start for the Flyers orange. The Blues have got themselves under a little bit of pressure now as they have a 2-0 deficit at the end of one. But don't go anywhere. All the second period action will be coming up right after this, where in this game 2 of the grand final series, the Flyers orange lead at 2-0.
Shutterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shutterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Coburn Ice Arena. After the first period of this second grand final game, Flyers Orange have themselves a handy 2-0 lead over the reigning champions as we take you to some of the highlights of that opening period thanks to CD Dodd. That turnover starting things off for the Orange 5 minutes in. And that's where they've really landed themselves in trouble in the early goings of the reigning champions. They're just not using the puck as tightly as they want to. And that's where players like Chapman, Nurich, Lamb, Kairos and Cox really need to get themselves back into the game, because they use the puck well in patches, but in some other areas they just kept rushing their chances, including Kairos and Cox missing easy from point-blank range. You can't be doing that if you're prolific attacking players in a champion side. But the Flyers Orange, the way their defence has held up every entry from the Flyers Blue has been nothing short of brilliant, and there A little bit of tension evaporating, almost boiling over at the halfway mark, and there, Langell almost having an opportunity to what it looked to have been a third goal. In hindsight, waved off by the referee. A great start to the game he's having. Lyndon Lodge scoring the second of those goals with some 30 seconds remaining in that first period. But this next interval of 20 minutes is going to be crucial for where the game is heading. Flyers Blue have a little work to do with how they're using the puck, especially at the defensive end. And that's where they were hurt by those turnovers in the first 10 minutes of this opening period. It will again be Cox and Webster start the second period. Vital 20 minutes coming up. Both teams. There's Hazelhurst. Plays it along the wing. Kairos with a nice little backhander, but ineffective. Campbell will look to slap it out wide, but he elected to go with the backhand as well. And now the Flyers Orange got it back in their attacking zone. Lamb tries to shuttle it out, but that one going over to the Flyers Orange bench. We'll have ourselves a face-off. Lamb on screen there. He's been a great captain for the reigning champs. He's led them well. Very fierce, very staunch. And a great disciplinarian, so to speak, when leading his side out. Campbell off the face-off. He shoots. That one well over the crossbar, but the Flyers Orange pushing their players back immediately. Smith tried to fidget around with it. That might prove costly. Cox goes cross ice towards Kairos inside. But diving low is McCann, Mark McCann, and makes a great save inside the crease. Again, every time he's making a save, getting a great round of applause from his teammates on the bench. That'll result in another face-off here. Flyers Orange looking a little bit more settled early on in this game. They're using the puck well, but the Blues, they need to get back that momentum that they had in game one, and that directed them to victory. But the Flyers Orange, they've got the leeway. Lodge onto McLean. He shoots off the pads of McCann. Going inside was Ruck for the tip in, but to no avail. Ruck with the turnover onto McLean. He goes cross ice. Ruck was the only Orange in the slot. It was a 3-on-1, and it favoured the Blues. It comes onto Jeffries, looking for the rebound off the gloves of McCann. McLean plays it well. In front of him is Ruck. Does he go cross ice? He does. This could cap up a fine play, and he scores. What a great start for the Flyers Orange. They backed up their goal near the end of the first, and the big man, Sean McLean, triples their advantage. And on the CD Dodd scoreboard, 3-0 in favour of the Flyers Orange as we go to the CD Dodd replay. Ruck and McLean just opened up space at the centre of the slot. McLean played it well, kept the puck in front. Ruck presented the opportunity, went cross ice to McLean, and McLean just tipped that one in with the greatest of ease. And it is now 3-0 to the Flyers Orange, and we've only played three and a bit minutes of this second period here at the Coburn Ice Arena. Dare I say it, a lot of the pundits' tips here tonight has been giving a rude awakening in the early going, but don't discount the Blues. Langell rebound off to Hazelhurst. Down low goes McCann. Wilson. Cross ice Hazelhurst, he's been valuable. Langell inside. But again, that defence of the Orange really stern so far. Kairos turned over. Smith. Off the boards, it comes to the standing captain. Lodge's pass, ineffective. Comes back to a 2-on-1. It's hoisted back onto centre ice. Nearly took out the ref there, but got in the way just in time. Georgia, but down low goes Hazelhurst. Great defence from the number 3. And on the outer side is Smith. Open ice pass, no icing call. Hazelhurst. Long pass, but that could prove costly. Webster, does he dish it off to Langell? No, he doesn't. Kelly scrambling in the slot, and it's another one! This time, Ben Kelly inside the slot with the 4th target for the Flyers Orange, and makes it 4-0. Unbelievable start for the Flyers Orange. They scored 2 in the opening period, and in less than 5 minutes, they have scored 2 more. CD Dodd replay. Just that lack of forechecking by the Flyers Blue inside the low slot really is hurting them at the moment. No doubt Bruce Ross will have a real good talking to with his players. 4-0, you wouldn't expect that pre-game. But just like that, the Flyers Orange 4-0 on the CD Dodd scoreboard. This has really been one-way traffic for them in the first 30 minutes of game time. Nurich out wide. Rebounded by Lamb, the skipper. Jeffries with the backhand, but it's an easy glove save, McCann. Well, talk about your action. The Flyers Orange really turned up the turbo here after the loss in game one. They knew that they had to rebound, but little have we expected that they would do it so emphatically. And they've added 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes. And as a matter of fact, they're third in less than 6 minutes of game time. Potvin rebounds off the boards, but again the Flyers Orange with more players around the puck. Healy onto Brote. Deadly left hand, got plenty of power, but went to the net above, and another face-off will ensue. Yves Potvin, across the season, he has spent some limited minutes on the ice, especially in the last 5-6 games that he's played. It's all about keeping the fresh legs, as they say, in the world of sport, especially here in ice hockey where the game is so rapid-paced. And the Flyers Blue, and this is really the first time for them that they've really been hammered, so to speak, in a way at Coburn Ice Arena. They've got a good record. They've only been beaten once, 4 wins and 3 ties. And a slightly wider space here really should normally suit their game plan to a T, but certainly isn't the case here tonight. Kairos goes low. It's no avail, and now the Orange again with a rebound. Smith hoists it back onto the offensive zone. McLean, they're just leaving it out there. They were wanting an icing call, the Blues, but they're not going to get it. Along the boards, Wilson. Nice stick checking by the Blues. That allows Kairos to regain it, but his pass ineffective. Smith juggled out. Onto Lane Jewell from the centre of the slot. Kairos from the edge, and Kairos gets the long-awaited response for the reigning champions. Just when you need him, he scored the goal that really turned the tide in the Blues' favour last week. And could this be the one that might spur on a comeback for the reigning champs? Kairos scoring his first and his second of this grand final series, and it makes it 4-1. We have played 7 minutes on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 4-1 in favour of the Flyers Orange with under 13 minutes to go. Broad cuts it off. It gives a chance to Nurich at centre point. Takes the puck further. Checked out by Smith. And that was brilliant from Smith. Nice little hip and shoulder there, just letting the puck loose. And coming to McCann, who clutches it easily inside the crease. Going low is Jeffries. Plays it onto the open ice. And now on right point is Hazelhurst. He's a good slap shot from here. Plenty of power, but a ricochet off Campbell. Onto Georgiev. He and Campbell combine. Does he go cross ice? No, he doesn't. He goes with a shot from right point. And there is a stick split in half on the low slot for the Flyers Orange, but the Blues aren't too worried about that. Broke. And again, Lodge making the path a little more difficult. And the referee blowing the whistle. Another stoppage. Dead play here. And we've got a bit of a delay because McCann is just getting a change of stick. As you saw there, the stick split in half inside the slot. And McCann getting a change of stick at the opposite end of the Coburn Ice Arena. Also giving a spare to his teammate as well. And Stephen McCann. They're under a lot of pressure after conceding 2 goals in less than 5 minutes. So this delay's finished. We're back underway, and again the Flyers Orange win it out. They've taken control on the face-offs for much of this game, and now they take it forward through Lodge and Langell. But he gets defensively checked by Healy and Cox. That was great play from Cox in particular. Kairos and Lodge going at it. Lodge wins it. And now they take it onto the open wing. Smith, Langell bobbles it out towards the goal line. No icing call. Healy goes wide to Jolly. Jolly, lovely pass off the boards. Kairos releasing Langell. Almost a blind pass. Cross ice back onto the offensive zone, but Webster and Potvin will link up to turn that one over. And now the Orange can break out. Lodge. Forced wide. That's good defending again. But they leave space for Webster and for his teammate there in Lodge. That shot rebounding off Broad, and now they're away. Jeffries. What can he do? Manufactures a chance, but not effective. Jeffries onto Broad. Cross ice. Does Broad get it? No. Going down low, a Flyers Orange defender. That was a great effort from him to fend off the shot. Healy. On the outer wing, it went to Newridge, but again, Lodge is getting the better of his opponents in these battles on centre ice. He's really had himself a fine game. Newridge, great evasive action. He goes for it. Off the post and then onto the gloves of McCann. 1.5 minutes remaining on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Let us know where you're watching from. It's game 2 of this grand final series, whether it be here in Western Australia, across the nation, or around the world. By the way, we do send a special cheerio to all those in New South Wales and in Victoria, doing it tough at the present time. Of course, with the COVID lockdowns gripping the state, we're wishing them all the very best. Of course, here in Australia, we certainly hope you're enjoying the action as well, and all around the world. As Hazelhurst from the defensive goal line steadily mans it, awaiting his support. Comes in the form of Kairos. Lovely pass out wide to the open man in Cox. Cross ice to Wilson. He has a big chance now. Wilson from the corner, but past the left post. And Kairos, needing to know where that one had gone. Hazelhurst. Finds space. Does it well. Hazelhurst finds space at the centre of the slot. Well guarded by Campbell and McLean. Turns it over, but now they're in a scramble on the outer wing. Hoisted back onto centre ice. Well guarded Kairos. He's spent a lot more time in that defensive zone in this game, rather than in his usual element in attack. Maybe they just need to bolster up their defensive play, and Kairos is the guy. Goes back into attack. He shoots, and again, off the post. And to the gloves of McCann. They've increased their shots on target of the Flyers blue, 21-12. They are still trailing 4-1. There's Ben Broke in position. Gee, the Blues would love a goal from him. He's been in great form this final series. They did a hat-trick last week in the opening game. Fires the backhander to Healy from right point. Got plenty of height on that one. Down low goes McCann, pushes it forward. And now playing it to the open ice is Kelly. Tortoise. Backhander onto Kelly. Cross ice. He had space, but it was a blind pass. Turned over by Broke. And away goes Maybe. Maybe under pressure from Campbell. Well done by Campbell. Brilliantly done. Got it back onto the defensive slot. And now they can rebound to the cherry picker there of Kelly. He shoots off the pads of McCann. And now Lamb along the barriers. Rebounded Potvin. Healy rather, onto Broke, Maybe on the outer wing. And again, the Flyers Orange doing everything they can to clear out. Icing call will be made. It'll go all the way back to the Flyers Orange attacking zone. 21 scoring shots to 13 so far in this match in favour of the Flyers blue, but that important number on the scoreboard is 4-1. So in the meantime, you sit back and turn the volume up and enjoy the sights and sounds of the CD Dodd Perth Premier League Grand Final game number 2. Well, talk about your action on the sights and sounds of the CD Dodd Perth Premier League. That could have been a big chance for the Flyers Orange to make it 5-1, but great low defence. That leads Chapman into the slot. Off the pads of McCann, and now Lodge. Rebounds it on the wing, comes to Webster. Webster from centre point. Great play from Webster. He goes for it. No, doesn't get it. Takes it back to the outer slot. Lodge. Finding Webster on the goal line. And now Lodge. The Lodge boys combining, and now the puck being forced back. Linden to Yannick Lodge. Good stick checking there from Brote. That allows the Blues to turn it over momentarily, but here comes Lodge penetrating the slot. Goes on to Webster, hoisted high. Out of the scramble, the Blues with a 3-on-1. Goes down low, does Yannick Lodge. Langell, who's looking for a double. Does he go to Smith? No, he takes it back to the goal line. That's where Yannick Lodge is into the presence of Webster, shoots. What a save, Stephen McCann under pressure. Webster was close checking at the low slot. Went for the power shot, but McCann, he's not fazed by those big, long shots. And made a very fine save indeed. Less than 4 minutes to go in this second period. Ruck from outside. Ricochet off Langell, rebounded. Blind pass, turned over Kairos, but Ruck easing the pressure. Takes it back onto the defensive zone. Now McLean. Off the sideboards, what can he manufacture? It's a turnover to Cox, he shoots, looking for the rebound, no, doesn't get it. Ruck doing some great damage in that defensive area. Cox looking for the backhander, but it was turned over by McLean. Finds the cherry picker in Dave Ruck, can he get a hold of it? Kairos checked him on the boards. But now Hazelhurst providing that support. Plays it off the boards. Healy, maybe, out wide, no, doesn't get it. Lamb had a fresh airy. Could that be costly? Hazelhurst. But it's turned over again by Smith. Long pass onto Ruck. No icing call made. Lamb. Backhander onto Hazelhurst off the boards, and he goes back to Lamb. Handing it from behind the goal line. Penetrates the defensive slot where Jeffries is, unmarked. Broke. Goes back to Jeffries, he keeps it in front. That's good control. Jeffries, what can he do here? He loses it to Campbell. Rebound to Lodge. Georgia behind the goal line. Taken out of it by Healy. That's great defence from the number 4. Sublime control here. Back onto the attacking zone. Forced to play it wide. With the pressure, the Flyers' orange defence is being rapid tonight. Jolly, up the sideboards. Jeffries looking for a chance. Transfers it to centre point. Clipped back onto centre ice. Off the boards, the Blues are in a little bit of trouble here. And it leads into another turnover. They're just getting a little hesitant here. Very rare for the reigning champions to be in this sort of position. Jolly. Trying to manufacture a chance here through Langell, but not through Smith. Turned over. Langell, cross ice, finds an opening for Kairos, he shoots! Wide of the right post, another chance gone begging. Bobbled out of the pack. Webster, great control. Webster goes cross ice, Langell looking for it, no! Langell with some close checking there. Lodge. Rebounded by Healy, great control, and now Healy's on. Referee's got the hand up. That's against the orange. Kairos finds space inside the slot, off the post. And the penalty will be made. Referee will blow the whistle, and that's against the Flyers orange with less than a minute to go. And this will be a very crucial couple of minutes of game time ahead. Coburn Ice Arena. After the first 40 minutes of game time, the Flyers Orange have been in complete control. As we show you the CD Dodd highlights of that second period, they immediately scored 2 in less than 5 minutes. McLean being one of them, as well as their skipper in Lyndon Lodge. As we see there, McLean's goal early on from our GoPro goal cam. Really excited the Flyers Orange side. Just the way the Flyers Orange have been able to manufacture chances inside the low slot and convert on them so well. It's really taken the Flyers Blue off their game, hence their scoreboard position 4-1. With 15 more minutes of game time still remaining, but also we've got to keep this in mind. The 4-on-4 situation usually favours the Blues. You know, they score very well usually out of power plays. And this could possibly mount a comeback, but anything can happen in 15 minutes of ice hockey. The Flyers Blue just looking rattled at the moment. They just haven't been using the puck in that defensive zone as well as they should. But also, out of their 26 shots on target, they've only manufactured a goal. Given their overall conversion rate this season, it's a bit uncharacteristic, but there is still 15 minutes of game time remaining. Can it be a comeback for the Blues and back-to-back titles, or will it be the Flyers Orange to send it into a decider? It's go time. Remember, 15-minute stoppage time, and it is 4-on-4 to start things off, with the scoreline being 4-1 in favour of the Flyers Orange. Lodge backhander on to Webster. What a start! Kieran Webster has netted himself the Flyers Orange 5th. And identical to the start of the first and second periods, the Flyers Orange get the first on the board. And this time it's Kieran Webster. What a star he has been this season. Make it 5-1. And dare I say it, I usually say this in the waffle, but not in the PPL. That could be signed, sealed and delivered already. Kieran Webster has been the 5th different goal scorer for the Flyers Orange side. And now the Flyers Orange again winning another face-off. And that keeps them going after that penalty goal. Langell on the offensive zone, plays it out to the open ice behind the goal line. Now Broke turned over. And again, Tanner on the defensive zone. Hasn't played as many minutes as we would have wanted him to see, but he's been effective. Ruck from the corner, he shoots. And going down low is McCann, a very nice save indeed. Certainly give the Flyers Blue something to smile about. We'll have another face-off on the outer circle. Ruck and Jeffries. Again, the Flyers Orange winning another face-off. Scramble with Jeffries. Ruck pushes forward. And now McLean from the goal line with a backhander to the open ice. Ruck and Jeffries battling it out again. It's won by Jeffries and he's on the breakout. Broke linking up with Wilson. And now Jolly. Faint shot from centre point, but to no avail. And a heavy check there right in front of the cameras. And that knocks out our temperature meter, but luckily it's all in check here. Down low goes Broke. And McCann making a good save. It was right in front of our cameraman here, that check inflicted by Smith, but cameraman right next to me, he is a tough customer, make no mistake about it, just like all our cameramen are. In the elements. Doing a great job as always, providing the action shots. Cox wins the face-off. Kairos, cross ice to Hazelhurst, he goes for it. Off the pads of McCann. He's really made life difficult for the Blues attackers. McLean, cross ice to the big man in Campbell. Well done by Hazelhurst to check that one out. Onto open ice, onto the defensive zone. It comes out to Ruck. Both penalties now killed off. And the power plays are now over. Back to 5-on-5, both sides. Kairos. Off the sideboards, Cox. Intended for Kairos, but wasn't anywhere near it. Lodge. Cross ice to McLean, but that's going to be an icing call, I'd reckon. No, it's being waved off. Hazelhurst plays it along the sideboards. It came to McLean, but the referees are going to notice that. And that is a fair call, because McLean was coming onto the bench, and that obstructed the Flyers Blue entry. And A couple of the coaches there just exchanging with the referee there. And it looks as though it'll be a face-off on the baseline where the Flyers' blue defence is, and that is a fair call. Jeffries and Tanner staring each other down on the baseline. 12 minutes and 40 remaining in this third period on the CD Dodd scoreboard, 5-1. Brote, hard slap shot from right point. And McCann will start playing a few games there with Jeffries, but he's able to stone it in inside the crease. It's good to have Chris Dodd here, by the way. And leading CD Dodd, scrap metal recyclers at the game. Well, CD Dodd, proud supporters of the Perth Premier League, and of course, our live local sport coverage throughout the 2021 season. Jeffries goes low to Brote. But again, Brote missing that one from pretty familiar territory.
What are you doing,
Jeffries onto Brote. Healy has a chance inside. Goes Nurich, but to no avail. Brote from behind the goal line. They need a couple of goals here to stem the tide. Brote with the left hand, McCann up high, and the players going low and dismantling the net again in that scramble. As you see there, McCann's down, Lodge is up, and Tanner's down as well. GoPro camera there. And the referees will now put the net back into position and allow our players a little bit of breathing space. That shot's on target. Flyers Blue have had 10 more shots on target, and they've only scored 1 goal out of this. Webster plays it to the side. And now Yannick Lodge. Finds some space now on the outer wing, and now transfers play to the centre. Goes past 1, goes past 2. Plays it back to Langell. Langell and Lodge linking up well. Langell almost got checked. Kelly shoots. And to his left, McCann. Good save. Getting a nice round of applause from the crowd here. And once again, it is a great crowd, not just by the bleachers, but also on the end boards here by the tables. And the cabin 401 too. Getting a nice view of the action. Webster wins the face-off, but loses it to the Blues. Hoist pass back onto the goal line by Wilson. Smith. Oh, he just lost control at the wrong moment. Penalty being made by the refs, and again, that's against the Flyers orange. And Cameron Smith there, the rookie. Not too happy about that one. But he's going to have to spend 2 minutes in the penalty box, and that's the third one for the Flyers orange. That's 3 penalties, and that'll be another 2-minute interval. So 3 and 1 in terms of the power plays, and only one of them has resulted in a goal. And that was to the Flyers orange in that second period, in the third period rather, the start of this third one, when Webster scored. Can the Blues respond from this power play situation? They've got the extra man on the rink. Brote slaps it hard, but not into the back of the net.
2 minutes for a slap.
Hazelhurst plays it off to Brote. Kairos. Back to Brote. He now breaks free. He's got a couple of Flyers orange defenders safeguarding him. Cross ice to Kairos was a blind one, but Cox recovers it onto Hazelhurst. He now has Brote for company. That's where he goes. That deadly left hand is very powerful. Nice backhander to Cox, opening up space. McCann low inside. Good save, and playing it out there was Lodge. No icing call made as the penalty clock continues to tick over. And as you see there, 10.5 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 5-1 in favour of the Flyers orange. Open ice pass, Cox uses skates well, plays it on to Jeffries. Puck bypasses Cox and on to Lodge from behind the goal line. Now another chance here from way out yonder. McCann easily guards that one inside the crease. Kairos. Been held goalless so far tonight. Brote. His shot ricochet off Lodge. And that is rebounded easily by Yannick Lodge. Plays it wide to Langell. Penetrates the slot. He goes for it. Just by the right post. Flyers blue, they need to manufacture their chances a little more effectively, I have to say. It's been the tail of this game. Kairos finds space on the outer wing. Well played by Hazelhurst, but again, Langell has been causing havoc. Kelly's open ice pass towards the offensive line. Healy rebounds that one well. And the penalty now killed off. Smith is now back on the ice, and the Flyers orange, to their credit, have killed off this penalty. Kairos onto the defensive zone. Nice breakout from Kairos. Was he tripped up? No. Tanner, great defense. In fact, the referee has got the hand up. It was a penalty call after all. And that is against the big man in McLean. So that's number 4 for the Flyers orange, and the 5th power play in total. And none of them for the Flyers blue have resulted in goals in the 5 power play situations that they've had in front of them. So this will be another chance for the Blues with this Shutterguard power play to get a much needed goal on the board and just seize that big wave of momentum that the Flyers orange have got with them. Brote. Oh, another player going bang there. That was Hazelhurst. But that shot easily clutched in by McCann, as you see on the GoPro goalie cam. Liam Jeffries there. Very hungry player indeed inside that offensive zone. Blues winning another face-off. Barging in Hazelhurst. Cross ice onto Brote. Ricochet off Lodge. That defence is proving ruthless tonight. Webster on the breakout, but he's forced wide. Finds some space on the centre of the slot. He shoots off the pads of McCann. Jeffries. Under Cox now. Close to our commentary position. Cox plays it back to Kairos. Healy. Open space to Brote. He shoots. And again, Mark McCann, he's been unbelievable inside the crease tonight. What a great job he's done as goaltender. Definitely, I have to say, one of his best games this season. Just 8.5 minutes remaining on the CD Dodd scoreboard as Ruck and Cox. Bit of how do you do there, but the face-off has been won by the Blues. From Brote, it comes to Kairos. From right point, he transfers it back into the centre. Brote slap shot in from mid-air. Jeffries looking for the second chance tip-in. Jeffries gets it back. Where does he go to? He goes to Healy. Brote with the slap shot. And he's gone for that numerous times, but none of them he's converted into the back of the net. Well, Kairos, rather, who scored the only goal of this game for the Blues, and that was scored in the second, rather. And now Healy. Back onto a teammate in Brote, doesn't get it. No icing call going to be made. And there was a little bit of high stick action there from Healy, and the referee's blown the whistle. It looked like a hook by the looks of it. And that is against Healy. I reckon he knew that one was coming, because that was a pretty high one if you ask me. And so now the Blues are going to get themselves disadvantaged here for at least 26 seconds, though. It'll be 4-on-4. But then as a result, 5-on-4 in favour of the Flyers orange. Healy for 2 minutes. Webster wins the face-off. It comes out to the captain in Lodge. His slap shot easily saved. Stephen McCann palming that one inside the crease. (5-1) the scoreline on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 7.5 minutes to go in this game. The Flyers orange completely dominated tonight. And Coburn Ice Arena will have to get itself ready in 1 week for the third and deciding game of this grand final series. And that's where the Blues really need to get themselves together and rebound, because this third game coming next week, well, it's all or nothing for both teams. No second chances. There's still 7.5 minutes of game 2 remaining. We hope you've stuck with us here on Front Row Screen Sport. Your number 1 comes out there to Lodge, and Lodge makes it number 6 for the Flyers Orange. Again, that space on the left-hand side of the slot proving the Blues undoing. Yannick Lodge becoming the 6th different goal scorer for the Flyers Orange off that short-handed goal, rather, the power play. And that is the 2nd power play goal as well for the Flyers Orange in this game. Simply magnificent effort by the Flyers Orange tonight. They've really turned on the turbo in their attack. Power play still in effect even with this goal. So still 4-on-4 for the moment. From the defensive zone, Lodge, as it is now 5-on-4. Flyers Orange player out of the box. And the power play resuming. Lodge with the backhand. Doesn't get it. Webster. Cross-ice pass intended there for a teammate. Ruck was his target. Now he got it back. Great defence. He flicks it out to Lodge. Does he go for the slap shot? No, he doesn't. Cross-ice onto Jacob Ruck. To no avail. Going down low, McCann with the save. Only just inside the goal line. The Flyers Orange pleading for another goal, but the referee in prime position to make the decision. And just behind me, Robbie Hazelhurst, just leaving the arena just behind me. We'll have to check on him with that one. Get some information as soon as we can. Still 1 minute to go of this power play. And that is against Healy for the Blues. Also his power plays thanks to Shutterguard. Comes out to Lodge, cross ice, Webster. They got the triangle play going. Lyndon Lodge, slap shot from the middle. Going down low is Langell. Rebound off the sideboards. Jeffries checks out Lodge. Dumps it out towards Ruck. He shoots. Outside is Langell from the goal line. Rebounded by the Blues. Turnover again. The Flyers Orange turnovers have counted in the many. Ruck from inside the slot. Ruck gets another one. Jacob Ruck further adds to the Flyers Orange advantage here. It's 6 minutes to go. Another penalty goal. And that is 3 from these situations that the Flyers Orange have scored tonight. Make that 7-1. As we see on the replay, just the way Ruck was able to move unassisted into that slot area with no defensive forechecking whatsoever. Jacob Ruck was able to easily sail that one into the back of the net and score the 7th goal for them in this match. And you can take this to the bank. This will force a 3rd and deciding game on October 1 as part of another big weekend on FRS Sport. Lamb from the defensive zone. Pumps it to the wing, finding Kairos. Maybe on the defensive wing, Langell couldn't execute that one, although he had plenty of space for himself. Kairos from the corner and saved easily. McCann inside the crease. And he's really worked hard for his saves, Mark McCann, like his brother Stephen. He's had himself a hard night though, as Stephen McCann letting 7 goals go past him. Face-off being won by the Blues. It comes out to Kairos. And a scramble for it there with a couple of defenders, namely their Lodge and Campbell. In comes Langell. Puck comes out to Maybe. He shoots. Ricochet there off Potvin. Potvin going down low to Langell. Great save, McCann, once again. And that allows the Flyers Orange to take it away from the defensive zone. Kelly. Oh, did he get tripped up? Refs say no. Get on with it, they say. Kairos, nice 180. Breaks out to the attacking zone. Nice control of the puck. He goes deep. No, again, the pads of McCann. Magnificent stuff. Backhander from Broke. Kairos from the corner. Nurich. The referee signalling the net again was taken out from its position. And the referee will put that net back. So we'll have a little delay in the game at the moment. Kelly coming off. Well, no, it's Tortoise rather coming off for the Flyers orange. Sturdy GoPro goal cam. Magnificent view of the action. Thanks to the front row screen sport team. Blues winning the face-off. Comes out to Broad. Off the gloves, McCann to his left. Jolly. Rebounds from the centre. Hoist pass only as far as Smith with a turnover. McLean checked out by Wilson. Jolly. Turned over. Kelly. Both sides going back and forth on centre ice with the puck. Broke. Lovely pass to Jeffries. He has space on the centre slot, but not a lot. Wilson. Rebound, backhand to McLean, onto Georgia. Georgia couldn't go long. He's under pressure from Wilson. To scramble for it one-on-one. Along the boards, McLean from the back, looking to snatch it. The Blues win it. Broke. With the left hand, does he have enough space inside the slot? No. He was guarded by Potvin. That was great defence. Wilson for the Blues. Kairos from centre point, he shoots, but to no avail. Jeffries, blind pass, turned over Ruck. He goes towards the open ice on the defensive zone for the Blues. McCann will steer that one back to Jolly. Jolly cross ice pass to the path of Chapman, but the referee has waved the hand. Call against the Blues by the looks of it. And it looks as though I think it's against the Blues here. So we've got another delay here with about 3.5 minutes left. And that is against Chapman. So he's going to go into the penalty box for another couple of minutes. And so 5-on-4 again for the Flyers orange. And that power play thanks to Shutterguard. 3.5 minutes on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 7-1 the Flyers orange lead. It's going to be a big win for them, make no mistake about it. On the defensive zone, Smith. Nice little sidestep. Ruck along the wings. Releasing Lodge. Big Campbell onto his teammate there. And Tanner, but to no avail. Rebounded by Healy. Moves out of the penalty box. Breaks out. Campbell falls down. That allows Healy to break free. Cox with the shot off the post. Unlucky for Cox. Kairos from the edge. Bobbles out of McCann's gloves. Lamb, the skipper. Ricochet off Tanner. Comes to Ruck. Ruck goes back. Cross eyes back into the mid slot. But again, Flyers Blue just not using it well. Lodge under pressure from Healy. He plays it back to Webster. Webster from the defensive line. Nice play from Webster. Releasing Lodge. Now Yannick Lodge. Great play. Yannick Lodge. He shoots. Great save off the gloves of McCann. There was space aplenty. Turnover. Langell penetrating the slot. Does he get the double? I don't think he did. Good save again, McCann. Stephen McCann ending the goals tonight. Chapman still has 40 seconds of his time in the penalty box still to go. 5-on-4, the Flyers orange way. Ruck onto Broke. Turned over. Langell. Langell fires it along the sideboards now, but it's open ice. No icing call. Players were a bit confused there for a moment, but No icing call. Ruck. Ruck and Newridge, well played by Newridge, recycling that back into the slot. Blind pass, turned over. Lyndon Lodge, the captain. Outstanding effort from the defensive end. Langell, he tried to go cross ice to Webster. Players falling over like nobody's business there. McCann eventually stoning that one in just outside the crease. And with just about a second to go on the power play as well. We've got ourselves another face-off as well. Minute 32 remaining. There's been one-way traffic for the Flyers Orange, and we'll have another delay in the game. The Georgiev and Kairos, and Georgiev wins out. Lodge, slap shot from right point, but to no avail. Georgiev again, fires it behind the goal line. Wilson and Lodge. Wilson plays it well. Cox and Kelly. Cox fires it away from the defensive zone. Fresh area for Kairos, no icing call. And the penalty now killed off. Chapman back on. 5 on 5 it is again. Now Tanner. We're down to the last minute of this match. Back and forth on centre ice. Referee got the hand up again. We'll signal another penalty. And that is against Wilson for the Flyers Blue. That's another penalty against them. And so he'll spend the rest of the game in the box. And it'll be 5 on 4. One would say pretty much sums up the Blues' night when you think about it. Getting themselves into unacceptable situations. You know, they've conceded penalties left, right and centre in this last period. Campbell, slap shot from centre point. Off the crossbar. Tortoise. Finding Ruck from the edge of the goal line. He's got an opportunity with the extra man on the rink. Tortoise bumps it back onto the slot. McLean turned it over. Healy from right point. Beautiful cross-ice pass, maybe releasing Kairos. Doesn't get that one to go. From inside the slot goes Healy. Again, the defence of the Flyers Orange, magnificent. Potvin. Off the sideboards goes maybe. And now Campbell. Across the defensive line, Ruck. Ruck from the edge of the slot, Potvin. Good stick checking. And Ruck, rebound back off. We're down to 5 seconds now. Potvin is just going to man it on centre ice. The final pass, there's the buzzer. And the Flyers Orange are big winners in Game 2 of this 2021 Grand Final Series. And we will see both the teams back here next week here at the Coburn Ice Arena for the third and deciding game. But this was the response that the Flyers Orange were after. The Carla Fellows led side. They played with intensity and energy to the max tonight. And to their credit, they deserved the win. The Flyers Blue, after that first period where they trailed 2-0, they just seemed to lose their way on the spaces of the Coburn Ice Arena. And that's their second loss here this season, and it couldn't have come at a worse time. And the way they were dominated tonight certainly doesn't represent the full picture of their season, because they now have that chance to sew up back-to-back titles, but they're going to have to do it the hard way in this third and deciding game next week here at the Coburn Ice Arena. CD Dodd highlights for you for what has been a dominant showing by the Flyers Orange. All 7 goals were scored by different players. McLean, Lodge, Riley Langell, Lyndon Lodge, both the Lodge boys, Jacob Ruck, Kieran Webster and Ben Kelly among the goal scorers. And a couple of words being exchanged towards the commentary position from the Flyers Orange players. They are jubilant, and rightfully so. A sensational victory for them. And so, that sets the picture up for next week. Game 3 of the Grand Final Series, the decider between the Flyers Blue and the Flyers Orange, right here in Coburn in 7 days' time at 8:45 on October 1st. It is certainly going to be a barnstormer of a game. Will the Flyers Orange take the title, or will it be the Flyers Blue going back-to-back? And you could bet your bottom dollar October 1 is going to be a night to savour for all WA ice hockey sporting fans. But don't forget, next weekend as well, We've got the WAFL Grand Final, the Reserves Grand Final from 9 in the morning. Perth are there, the Demons are there, but who will join them? Subiaco or Claremont? Well, we'll find out on Sunday if we get down to Fremantle Oval for the prelim. Well, that just about does it here at the Coburn Ice Arena for Game 2 of this Grand Final series. A job well done to the Flyers Orange. They have won it 7 goals to 1. On behalf of all our cameramen, of course our technicians, Maddie, Chris Dodd, who is here as well, and all our cameramen, this is Paul Persick wishing you a very good evening from the Coburn Ice Arena, where it is the Flyers Orange victorious 6-1. And if you're heading to the Grand Final tomorrow, enjoy it and soak in every moment. So long, everybody.